Day 1 of 14 days of Solidcore. I've never taken a Solidcore class, so I decided to do the 2-week trial and see how it goes. I'm not a big fan of Pilates or anything like that. I know people say Solidcore isn't really Pilates. They have their own reformer and everything, but just in general, the slow movements and stuff, it's not my favorite. We'll see how it goes. I've seen people do the 2-week videos and have like a really, really strong core in just 2 weeks. The only thing that I'm really not excited about is I'm doing the starter class today and it's at 7:30 p.m. which like I'm just not a nighttime workout person. So it's like 6 right now and I'm getting ready. I want to go early because I've obviously never been. I don't know where to park. I am one of those people that really needs to map out where I'm going and what I'm doing, get the lay of the land. The studio opens 10 minutes before and they give you a key code. It took everything inside of me not to cancel today, and I didn't cancel because I would have been charged a cancellation fee, and it's literally day 1 of my challenge. I can't quit on day 1. I committed, I promised myself I was gonna do this, and yeah, so I need to get ready and we're gonna do this. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm not sure if I need the sticky socks or whatever. I don't have any with me. If I need to, I'll buy some at the studio. I've kind of had a headache all day today. The fact that I'm even going, I'm proud of myself. I've not worked out in probably 3 months, like consistently. I'm nervous to get back into it, but I'm very excited. I've been ready to get back into working out, being on a routine. Let's do this. My pre-class snack. My migraine is like kind of kicking in a little bit more, which is pretty unfortunate that I'm about to start a class. I got here 20 minutes early, probably sit in the car for 5 more minutes and then go just stand out. I'm so nervous. Like, it's not even excited nervous, it's just nervous. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It's called a modified plank hold. Push your elbows out in front, restack them. I like to start with what is Solidcore. For those that are unfamiliar, all about slow and controlled reps. It's not technically Pilates, it is under strength training. It's important because the whole purpose here is to get every client to muscle failure. That's how your muscles are gonna grow. That's how they're gonna become stronger, not only from a physical standpoint, but a mental standpoint too. Pull back on the handlebar that's in front, kind of pull yourself backwards. Your heel as tight as you can to your bottom. So you're working here, this is all back. So think traps, all those muscles are squeezing together.
So I'm back home. We have been craving Costco salmon. As far as the class goes, I actually really loved it. I took a migraine pill before going in, so my migraine actually went away as I was going into class. The instructor was so nice and walked us through everything. I think I was the only actual new person there. I have another class tomorrow morning at 9:30. Today was getting to know the movements. I know tomorrow's class will be a little more fast-paced and not as many breaks in between. I feel like it won't be as hard as I'm thinking it will be, but I say that now and then watch it be really hard with no breaks. My core feels really good. I'm really hungry right now. I definitely need to drink a lot more water. Yeah, I'm just excited for the next 2 weeks. All right, I'm getting ready for day 2 of Solidcore. We're back at it. I didn't sleep very well. I'm tired, but I'm excited to go to class. Yesterday felt really good. I need to get gas before I go, so that's why I need to leave a little bit earlier. This is what I'm wearing. I definitely feel like I got a good workout in. All right, change of plans. I did not get gas because I thought I was gonna be late. I'm actually meeting a friend here. It's really cool to say that I've made a friend already since moving, since I literally didn't know anyone in Dallas. She's actually the real estate lady. She was doing the showing for the house that we got. We're just renting right now. It was so nice, and I was like, I'm worried about making friends. She was like, yeah, let's do Solidcore together, all the things, so I'm excited. I did not bring anything to eat or have a yogurt or anything, so I am a little bit hungry. We are gonna get coffee after, so I'm hoping that I'm okay enough for the class. And I took a migraine pill this morning because my migraine was so much worse this morning. I'm just hoping I don't need another one or anything, but I'm glad it's pretty much gone. So my whole water bottle was open and it got all over my purse. Everything that you would need. And then they have those sayings that people have written on the floor. I'm gonna sit at the same spot that I did last night. It's like at the very end. I just feel more comfortable at the end. Okay, I just got done and that class was so much harder than the intro class. Don't know why I thought it was gonna be easy or not challenging like it was. But anyway, I'm gonna go get coffee and some food. It was good. They said that I couldn't film in that class. I don't think I'm actually allowed to film. But yesterday she let me film a little bit. It was a really hard class. So let's go get some coffee and food, and I really need to get gas in the car. So coffee took like 3 hours. It was great to just talk and make a friend. My core is feeling it, but I'm signed up for tomorrow and we're just gonna keep going. As you can see, I'm at Solidcore. I literally got here at 6:20. It was early for me to wake up. Got this, like 2 minutes before I get here. I was a mile away. I get a text message that class is canceled because the door is jammed and they can't get into the studio. That is so disrespectful to all the people who are taking the 6:30 or even the 7:30 because there was a class at 5:30 this morning, which means you couldn't get into the studio at 5:30. So why wouldn't you text people and let them know before 10 minutes before class starts that the door is jammed and there's gonna be no class? I literally woke up super early for no reason at all. They are gonna give me a complimentary class, I guess, so I'll still be doing my 14 days, just taking a day break in between. And part of me was gonna see if I can maybe take a later class, but it says that there's like a technician coming to fix it, and I don't want to drive back over here. I'm pretty annoyed, honestly. Like, I really woke up and I got ready and I showed up on time. But I guess I'm just gonna go home and I'll see you tomorrow. Day 3 of Solidcore. I'm supposed to take a 6:30 class again this morning and I canceled it in just enough time. You have 10 hours to cancel class to not get charged. And then I scheduled the 7:30, and when it was getting to the 10-hour mark, I was like, I actually really feel like I just need sleep. We just moved. It's been a whirlwind and I just want sleep. I canceled that one and rescheduled for the 8:30. So I'm so glad I did. I feel like I actually got sleep last night, even though I have like crazy bags under my eyes. And now I have like 10 minutes to get ready to go to class. Oh my gosh, I look so tired, but I got a lot of sleep. So yesterday when I went, I forgot deodorant. I got that today. I forgot a yogurt or anything, and I was so hungry, and I'm pretty hungry right now, so I'm definitely gonna bring one of my Chobani yogurts because they are so good. It's 20 grams of protein right off the bat. Let's get going. All right, just made it. I'm like 5 minutes early. Well, really I'm like 15 minutes early, but they open the doors 10 minutes before class starts, and I want to get like the reformer that I want. So I just parked. I have my yogurt, but I brush my teeth and I just don't want the taste of sour yogurt after brushing my teeth. I'll bring it in. Maybe I'll take a sip before class or something. My favorite flavor is mixed berry. I smashed that in 5 seconds.
All right, team, let's do this. Lights are coming down. Music's going up. When your song changes, hold a plank off the green side, elbows green platform, toes are on the carriage here. We go. Full range out to come in 3, 2, 1.
Back with a car vlog after class. I felt really good. Obliques are so hard for me, but I love the instructor. Her name's Alex. It was the one that I went to for my intro class. She just made me feel so welcome. Was really good at explaining all the moves, so I wanted to come back to her. It's total body pretty much every single day. So we did a little bit of everything, but the main things we focused on were outer, inner thighs and outer glutes for lower body, and then for back, lats are obviously like obliques and core. I definitely feel like my deep core is very sore. Laughing Sneezing like makes my stomach hurt so much. I'm not used to like that deep core workout, but I really love it because I've just wanted like a strong core for so long. Truly, it's called Solidcore for a reason, you know? Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm so glad I had that yogurt right before class, but I'm gonna go home and make egg and cheese burrito or something and some coffee. I have class again tomorrow morning at 8:30. I feel so puffy again. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I legit did not go back to sleep. I'm really glad I booked the 8:30 instead of the 7:30. All right, I just parked. Day 4 of Solidcore. Of course, I have my Chobani. I feel like yesterday's class, I didn't feel it as much. That's not to say it didn't work my core and stuff. I just think from the first full class that I took that wasn't the starter class, I was like really feeling that for the next day. Yesterday when I took class, it wasn't as sore and maybe as challenging. So I don't know if I just like didn't challenge myself enough, or I mean obviously all the instructors do like different moves and stuff too, so it could have been that the first girl I got was doing really intense moves.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Really starting to warm up those triceps here in this room.
I just got done with class and it was so good. I really was trying to push myself and do the movements really slow. That's what they say their whole motto is like the slower the better for the reps. You get the shakes, like they actually want you to get the shakes. I think yesterday I was doing one of the exercises wrong and that's why I wasn't feeling it as much. Today I fully was feeling it and the obliques are so hard for me. I feel like I have to take a break after like 3 reps every single time. I'm sure with time I'll just get better with the obliques. Everyone's been super friendly. I feel like it's so good that I'm keeping accountability, actually booking the classes and coming. The cancellation fee is $35. To me, that's absurd because the 2-week trial was $89. And I know regular classes are a lot more money than that. I think they are like $35 a class. To get like 2 weeks unlimited for $90 is pretty damn good. It's keeping me accountable because I'm like, I don't want to be charged $35 to cancel a class, and also I committed to myself and it's only 2 weeks. Like you can literally do anything for 2 weeks. Day 4 down. I'm gonna go have my egg burrito again. It has just been a little bit hard because we did just move. None of our kitchen cooking supplies are here. They get here in 4 days. So for a week, trying to eat as healthy as we can. So I'm just so excited for all that stuff to come because I'm gonna be on my health grind. We've eaten takeout for like easily a month because we were living in a hotel for like 3 weeks. It's time to eat healthy. Ready for day 5 of Solidcore. I honestly feel I'm getting adapted to it, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I'm not as sore as I was like the first 2 classes. I do feel like I'm getting a lot stronger. I honestly feel like I'm gonna want to take more classes after this. I'm just a little hesitant because it's so expensive. So the 2 weeks trial is really worth it. It was $90 for the 14 days. But anyway, yeah, I have just like a big baggy shirt on over my workout clothes because I'm going to meet my friend that I met the other day, and we then are gonna go to like the farmer's market after, and we decided to just wear our workout clothes. So I just figured a big baggy shirt was like the best thing. It's noon. It's actually, our class is at 12:30. I would have loved to do an earlier class, but she couldn't get into the earlier class, so it worked out. We're doing a 12:30 class.
Completely stationary, also never gonna move on. So I saw.
I realized I didn't update about yesterday after class. We did hamstrings and back, and it was my favorite class so far. I loved the instructor. Sorry, I can't talk, it's early. I loved her so much. I wish that I could take more of her classes, but she teaches the last class at night, which is 8:30 and 9:30, I think. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be working out that late. Today, my class is at 7:30 and it's like 6:50 right now, so I really gotta get going because I know there's gonna be rush hour traffic on a Monday. I don't really know what today is. I've been feeling so strong and I'm starting to feel my obliques a little bit more, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm really loving this workout. So I gotta get going. Day 6 of Solidcore.
Hands out wide on the great side platform, toes up on line number 4, hips are lifted 1 inch above the line of your shoulders. Team, you got 50 minutes on the clock. In your modified plank crunch, rather than shifting your hips back over your great platform, imagine a string pulling your belly button up to the ceiling, puffing up your back.
Oh, it's bright. Okay, so there was a new move today and it was kind of challenging for everyone to figure out. I feel my legs so much. It's definitely the Solidcore shakes that everyone talks about. I was like pushing myself harder to not take as many breaks as I normally do. But man, it's hard. I'm really liking class. Today felt like it was a lot longer than yesterday's class. Yeah, like towards the end I was like, okay, I'm ready for class to be over. And she was like, okay, only one more exercise. And I was just like, oh, okay, good. Mentally, I can do this, but it felt like a long class. I think it feels longer too because I've really been trying to focus on like super slow and controlled. Bicep curls, she said it should be 16 seconds, like 8 up and 8 down, only 1 rep. 16 seconds is a lot. And normally I have noise sensory kind of like sensitivity, and for some reason in these classes I don't really hear the music. Like every once in a while I'll be like, oh, I know that song. I'm so focused on making sure that I'm doing the movement right and going super slow and controlled. I feel like I can't hear anything else other than me trying to tell myself that you got this. But I am starving. I didn't eat before the class, which I definitely need to start doing, but I'm 5 classes down. I got 9 more to go. Okay, don't mind the laundry all in the back. It's kind of a mess. I have to put it away. But today we're on day 7. I'm halfway there after today's class, and I'm actually loving it so much that I'm really bummed I'm gonna be done in 7 days. I feel like my core is getting stronger. Today's class is at 8:30 and it's outer glutes and chest. I just pulled up to the studio. I like getting here 10 minutes before class starts because that's when they open the doors and then I can pick which reformer I want to go on. Normally I like going by the poles because you still have someone next to you, but you actually have a pole next to you. But on a different note, Chobani is being sued for having plastics in their drinkables specifically, which is the one that I love. I have a couple more and I'm gonna drink them, but I'm like, oh my gosh. When I first started drinking them, I started breaking out so much. And I thought maybe it was because it was like too many probiotics for me. It could have been because there was stuff in there that wasn't good for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna drink one of those. It doesn't like fill me up, but it just like puts something in my stomach when I'm hungry.
All right, you guys, as you sit up on high plank extensions, jump in 12, hands line 4, knees grip platform 8, press out baton sides, back into it, let it shake, let it burn, let the muscles start to get to failure.
All right, we just got done with class. This is Kathleen. That was the hardest class I've taken so far, but I feel stronger than I literally have this entire time. You feel so good. That was such a good class.
Brain is mush.
She made us go really heavy on chest and I was just like, I can't do it, but we finished. I'm so glad that we ended on chest and it was like done. We're getting coffee right now. Alright, so it's like 4:50 in the morning. My class is at 5:30. I decided to switch my class to the earlier one because the moving truck came yesterday, so I've just been trying to get the house put together. The landlord comes today to fix a couple things and do like code compliance. Anyway, I just decided to take the earlier class. It's really early. I said I was never gonna take a 6:30 and here I am taking a 5:30. So let's go. And we are officially on day 8 of Solidcore. I've gone for a whole week and I feel like I'm really gonna miss it when I'm done with it.
Pair that with hamstrings, and we also have upper body, so lots of fun. Take your upper body as you scan the room, pausing when you face the mirror. When you look at yourself in the mirror, make sure your arms are a little bit lower than your shoulders.
Alright y'all, I am done with my 5:30 class. I'm actually glad I woke up so early. I would love to start waking up at like 5 a.m. so that was a good way to get me started kind of in the groove. Y'all, I am out of class before the sun is out. All right, so I just stopped at Einstein Bros Bagels. I am starving right now. I still have bags under my eyes. I got an egg and cheese, 2 eggs on a plain bagel, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't see that there was cheesy hash brown bagel. It looked so good.
Tiffany, you've been here before. Okay, can I actually give you a demo with this?
Okay, so I just got done with my 9th class. This morning was a little hectic and I had a lot of traffic, so I was worried about being late. I sweat more today than I normally do, and I was just being really intentional about feeling the movements, really not taking any breaks. I was trying to wait to take the break until I was fully shaking and needed to take a break. When you feel like you need to take a break, push past the mental, and then that's when you start actually getting into the deep muscles. So I've been trying to do that when my brain is like, nope. I have been kind of trying to push past that until I'm full on shaking. I cannot do anything other than stop. I am really sore. I feel like I need to foam roll my hamstrings because more than anything, my hamstrings are really feeling it. And we kind of did a little bit of hamstrings today too. Oh my gosh, I just feel so good. And I'm actually so bummed that my 14-day trial is going to be over. I do want to get a gym membership though. It is lifting weights. But honestly, I love doing this every single day. It is so good. I'm seeing such crazy results. It feels so strong. Yeah, day 10 tomorrow already. That's crazy. It is 8:15 and my class is at 8:30. I brought my protein shake. This is the 30-gram one and it's strawberries and cream. I don't like it as much. It's just a good pre-workout snack. So yeah, I don't know. I woke up today feeling like meh. You know, I think it's because I'm kind of in my PMS stage. And so yesterday I was like feeling so good and I was like, oh, I look good, I feel good. And then today I'm just like, I had to change my clothes like 3 different times. I didn't like what I was wearing. I just feel meh, you know? But I was like, I know I don't look like any different than I did yesterday. It's just my brain. Now I'm in a mood. And I also think that I'm not super looking forward to the muscle groups we're doing today. We're doing hamstrings and triceps. I think I've said my hamstrings have felt so sore, like I need to foam roll. Today I'm like, shoot, we're doing hamstrings again. But I did commit to 14 days in a row, so I guess that's just kind of like what happens. Yeah, triceps are not my favorite muscle group to work out. It's fine, we're fine. Honestly, my skin looks really good right now.
We started here in just a little bit. How's it going? We have our new yesterday, and lower back is going to stay grounded to your carriage as you work.
I just parked Solidcore for my 11:30. Today is my 11th class. I'm not even gonna lie, I really almost canceled this morning. I got like no sleep. There was just like so much noise going on outside, people's music and partying, and we live in a quiet neighborhood, but I mean obviously it's a Friday and there's the car alarm going off outside at like 4 a.m. It just was like too much, and I was just like, I'm done with today. I don't want to go. I feel sore. I made a promise to myself. I'm gonna keep that promise, and so let's go to class.
The leg wrap today, we're doing a little bit of inner thighs, outer glutes. Also biceps is going to be upper body focus. So my toes and my knees are squeezing together. The opposite side, right away. Lifting the hips.
I'm actually getting crazy. I was fighting for my life in that class, but I feel really strong right now. I'm so glad I came. Even though I feel like my body really needs a break, I've just been loving it so much. So I only have 3 more days and I'm just so proud of myself for going today because I really was gonna cancel. I wanted to keep that promise I made to myself. All right, I'm getting ready for Solidcore day 12. I'm not gonna lie, this morning has been really rough. I've cried a lot. So that's why I just got out of the shower. I just felt like I needed a little refresh. There's like a lot going on, you know? And I'm gonna start my period soon. TMI, I booked a 2:30 class today purely because I loved the coach so much. that I took the other day, and she really only does night classes. It's such a weird time for me to work out today. We're gonna get it done. Today is outer glutes and shoulders, which I'm so excited about because I really do love working out shoulders. But this is the fit check. Alright, just got done with class. I almost cried halfway through and I was shaking the entire time. I feel like we did the same workout almost that I did yesterday. So I definitely was like very sore and shaking the whole time. That probably is just what comes with taking class every single day. We didn't do that many shoulders today, so we did, I feel like, a lot of legs. Got it done.
You're still the one that
It is 6:30 and I just got done with the 5:30 class. That was day 13. It is raining heavily right now and it is still very dark outside. Today was arm wrap and inner thighs. We did triceps, biceps, and chest, and then inner thighs. I actually really enjoyed that class and I feel like it went by pretty quickly. One more day. All right, we are back from the class. I'm not even gonna lie, I was so tired when I got back. I had to take a little nap. 5:30 is just really early, but I do love the fact that traffic is going the opposite way when I'm coming home. I actually think that I'm seeing results not just in my core, but also in my upper body and my lower body, just my whole overall. Day 14. I have finally made it. My class is at 7:30. So this is my first Focus 50 class, which means that there's no obliques involved. Today is hamstrings and back. So that just means that each section is 15 minutes, I think, or like a little bit more than 15 minutes, because obviously taking out obliques, you don't really do obliques for very long anyway. Yeah, I'm actually excited to not do obliques, even though I like that I'm getting obliques. It's the most challenging muscle group for me to work. Obviously, they're like the smallest muscles too, so. I've been listening to classical music on the way. I was flipping through radio stations. I don't normally even listen to anything when I'm driving. I know that sounds weird. I was flipping through radio stations and I came across classical music and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I have heard that, or there's actually scientific studies that say that listening to classical music like changes your brain chemistry. And it's so good for you and it keeps you really calm and grounded. So I was just listening to classical music and I do feel very calm right now. And I got a front spot, so I just have a feeling it's gonna be a good class.
Toes will be right under that strap at line 4. Hips are in line with the elbows. As you lift the hips, we're gonna bend the knees. Today your heels are still gonna be lifted, but we're going for a more rounded crunch position. Yeah, Julia, let me come stretch out. 15, modified crunch extension combos on ring 12. Elbows straight, platform, knees line 4. Give everything a little love. Don't forget that bungee shake yourself so no one stubs their toe. We have
I got back in the car and forgot I was listening to classical music. My 14th class is done. We moved through those exercises so quickly. Without the obliques, we did minor obliques. I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting so much stronger. I'm definitely letting myself have the shakes because your brain like wants you to stop as you start to shake. But they say that's when you really are building those little micro tears in your muscles. I feel like we do the carriage lunges every single day in class. She told me today that I'm getting way better at it. I'm excited about that. I feel like my balance was a little off today for the most part. I'm feeling a lot stronger than I was in the beginning. So I'm here again at Solidcore. I am kind of doing a bonus day, I guess. I just decided to do one more day. I booked it through ClassPass. I got like a free subscription thing, I think with like, if you have Amazon Prime or something. So I was like, yeah, I want to do another Solidcore class. It's a little later than I like coming at 9:30, but that was the only time that ClassPass would let me book. I figured I might as well just take it. I think today is full glute and biceps. I'm doing a lot of biceps lately. Just excited to be here again, and I really am gonna miss it. I'm wondering if I should do 1 month unlimited and then after that kind of get a gym membership, because this is resistance training and I am feeling so strong. I'm loving the routine of coming every day. It's a 15-minute class. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like considering doing that because I really do love it so much. I think there's only like 8 people in this class, and yesterday's class was pretty small too. I've been really loving not having anyone next to me. I like being by the pole. So when I first started Solidcore, I wanted to be at the very end, but I do kind of feel like you get more out of it being in the middle, just because then they come around like to everyone obviously to help, but it's just easier to see if they're demoing anything or stuff like that in the middle of the class. Reformers are really close to each other. They're kind of staggered so you don't like hit your neighbor, but when the class isn't full, like I really do enjoy having my own little bubble and space, especially because lately I have not been feeling good, I guess. So I've just been like, I don't want to be around anyone. Just get away from me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. So that's kind of how I've been feeling. But yeah, so today is only 8 people. Yesterday was really small and I actually really enjoy that. Then they come around and correct you even more and it's even harder, which is good. Then you get more out of your workout. Yeah, I'm here now. It's raining again. I am loving the rain. Just like being in California, it really didn't rain very much. And now being here, it still hasn't rained a lot, but the thunderstorms and lightning, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. It's pretty cool to experience. So anyway, I'm about to go in and take my final class for now.
The next one is